It's me again. The last video I made was a bit aggressive. Which calm down now so I can explain more about this so-called syndicate that involves my family and those associates. How extensive they are. The ones that went out of my way, the ones that steal my inheritance. So, these are a bunch of witches. Let me make that clear. These are a bunch of witches. A bunch of individuals who are in covens, who come together. They use sex magic. They have sex with themselves, amongst themselves, to create these spells and these witchcraft, spell work, to do their con artistry. They're thieves, they're stealing, what have you. They have sex with each other to have these, to steal money and others from people innocent. They use spell work to unalive or to hinder the growth, people's growth and their mindsets, so they can get away with this con artistry to steal money and their inheritance from others. I'm not the only victim, you see. And this goes beyond just my family, the ones I mentioned in the last video. This goes also in my community, in my hometown, in Toronto, South Carolina, where many individuals are part of this damn coven. Many individuals who were paid to gaslight me, to lie about me, say I was a criminal, a terrorist even, just so I could look bad in the eyes of the law. So if I came out and said my money was stolen, I wouldn't have any credibility about my name. Everything would be said I was crazy. That's why they went into court to say I needed power of attorney. So I would be mentally unstable, if you were in their eyes, to steal my inheritance. My father left me a lot of money, you see. And they wanted it from my birth, from very young age. And they worked hard for so long to build up the ways to get it. Because like I said, this group, my family, as well as their friends, as well as my ex-partner, as well as this community in Toronto, as well as those in my hometown, in my current town in New York, they're all part of the scheme to allow me to steal my money. They've been working hard to do this. And they're all part of a coven, a sex coven, to come together. They all fuck each other. They all engage in pedophilia even, and other forms of sexual acts, to mostly find some way to have sex with each other, because after all, who's going to have sex with them anyway, right? They're not very attractive. They come together and they do this thing. They have a way, every Saturday, they have a meeting, here in New York, wherever. They have a meeting. They come together, they engage in more sexual acts, rituals, just to have an excuse. But they do this also to try to create distance in the energies, so that they can get away with this, imbalance of the universe, so they can make these spell works work, so they can steal inheritances, monies from people who are unknowing and undeserving of such treacherous acts. All of them, from me, I can't speak for anybody else, all of them will receive nothing but love from me from the moment I knew them. When I was born, I gave love, unconditional love to all of them. None of what I did was deserving. None of what they did. All of what I did, I felt was deserving for them. But now I realize they didn't deserve any of my love. All they cared about was my money, was what they could get from me. Because their worth is no more than what the dollar that they stole from me is valued. You can put $1,000 next to them. If they wanted $500, that $500,000 of cash would be more valuable than their lives. That's how much they're worth. No more than what they value the most. Cash, the house that they stole from me, the lives of others' demise, their materialistic gain. And I understand they stole these things. They had sex with children and young adults. Part of this coming too. Not to mention, I understand that there are people who have died, who were murdered, just to keep the secret amongst themselves. Someone wanted to come to me and tell me about the story, and I understand they were unalived as a result. So there's death in this coven as well. This coven goes far beyond the extension of what they've done. They're criminals, they're crooks, and they must be brought to justice. If anyone knows anything about this, please speak up. Right now, the divine is giving much karma to them. They're suffering right now, losing money left and right. And they'll continue to lose money because I curse their names. I curse their families. I curse everything about them. They'll receive the punishment over time. That's all they deserve. Nothing but the shit they deserve. They bring in every day. Every time they wake up, their lives will be suffering with karma. And it's well deserved. Until they do right by me, return what they stole, times 10, they'll receive nothing but death, and demise, and destruction, and famine, and poverty for the rest of their lives, including those that are currently emperors, wealthy individuals. They will lose all of it. And I gave them a deadline. Less than 70 days. They have less than 70 days. Let's go do the positive number. 69 days. 69 days to return what they stole. Or they'll lose everything. I curse them in the name of Yeshua, my brother. In the name of the Creator. With the divine behind my back. With the full protection of the divine. I only wish that they will suffer for the rest of their lives for what they've done. But I give them a chance. They have less than 70 days to return what they stole, times 10. Or they will lose everything in the eyes of God. So it is spoken, so it is decreed, so it shall be done.